And look what we have here tonight. There's the doctor. She has a roll of cards for you, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thanks for being with us, inviting us into your home.
Off that wild melee last week, Le Champion Chris Jericho
against Jungle Boy, the young man who won that Battle Royal a week ago.
AEW World Champion Jon Moxley at Fyter Fest.
Sit down for the first time with FTR, their great new tag team.
Nyla Rose will go up against one of the great athletes in women's division.
The Challengers. You know them, Boyle. They're on a roll. Jimmy has. I thought were fabulous last week.
Last week, it was just long enough for Sabian and Havoc to get this opportunity.
Win.
One of the better tag team game plans. It never hurts for a lot of us to see.
Well, gentlemen, this is certainly a sight for. Of course, he played a cool or nothing.
I don't know if they're to fight.
Absolutely, and well, at least they're having cocktails. You wonder how the
AEW World Tag Team Championship. Sabian and Jimmy Havoc. Hangman Adam Page. And Omega.
Yeah, just 7 days ago we saw a hell of a match.
You know what that meant, but they don't seem intimidated.
He just prefers a more aggressive and more smack.
Embarrass myself talking about music now, nonetheless. This is good scouting. Yeah, look at
I'm right there.
Already
This is either Hangman, Adam Page and Kenny Omega.
EW.com.
Always a lot of good deals.
For the first time this evening, sending Omega into the ropes and it takes him down.
He seems like a guy, he works like a guy that's been wrestling like 15 to...
That's a great...
Oh,
look who's watching.
Wow.
Wheeler on your right, observing the action here tonight. Havoc charging in.
To say that...
Well, when FTR arrived, I'm going to be talking to be chopped.
He's got a high threshold. It hurts.
Sabian tried to springboard in, but the forward up to the top. Diving in, went for the Hangman. Oh!
Well there. I already say you've done it enough. You've done enough here.
Oh! Back of the head of Hangman and then across the spine of Omega.
Here we go, the chins.
No!
They just roll out of the way. Penelope doesn't want to leave. And notice how he was holding Hangman. They're doing, but they're working quite well.
Isolation.
Ducks under Havoc and makes the tag.
How quick is he?
Quicker than a hit.
Oh, big pump kick there from Sabian. Beat on full display.
Advantage, and look at this.
They got him out of that. Just sheer leg strength.
High shot, Kotaro.
What's wrong with this man?
He's got a hacksaw, but now Hangman going up and over the top, crashing
quickly.
Under his close.
No, Jimmy Havoc there in time to Sabian in his sight. Sabian able to outquick him.
Yeah,
and now, the Death Valley.
Aspirations.
The diving stomps from Sabian. The sorrow. He plants him. He hit it. No.
Page. Hangman Page.
He is so fast.
Chrissy. Sabian's got both of them.
Michinoku driver.
Well, that's a difference maker.
Bang with the V-trigger.
The division is getting stronger and stronger by the week. Down the knee to the spine.
Maybe this.
The last Havoc. 1, 2, 3. The champions retain.
It's the team of the best friends. With that best friends at Fyter Fest. And we...
Okay, Sean, I have the missing piece right here.
The Path of Cage.
Ryan Cage.
Question on that entrance there. Who can stop the Path of Cage? Stoppable.
The assault starts early. Yes, arm trapped.
Whoa! The Fyter Fest, where he will face the AEW World Champion.
In Taz, as lethal as he has been.
Man.
Look at these suplexes.
The power bomb and just into the turnbuckle. Power. The drill claw.
All right, so here's the deal, right? So I'll pull the curtain back. The AEW World Champion was at the announce desk, and when Fyter Fest happens and that championship's on the line, how he's going to kick the living shit out of you. This is serious. You need to get your head on right. Beat him if you can. Survive if he lets you.
Passion Taz, but
I hear an answer coming around.
it will beat the powerhouse. Brian Cage.
Want to take a challenge lying down.
Well, this AEW quite like John Moxley. There's nobody in.
Just think and be careful. I promise you that.
This is fun. I was smiling last week. The reason I'm smiling right now, that level of intensity with that level of aggression. And be very, very clear. Brian Cage. You are impressive. You said Brian Cage is a different thing entirely. World Championship away from me is a different prospect. Breed of shark, with all due respect. Gentlemen, bring my name up on TV. Just remember who the hell you're talking about.
Moxley Cage, AEW World Title. To continue to be special here tonight. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We found him. We finally found him. Let's go. Jake.
You want to know what the murder hub? There's not one person in AEW that's going to stop me. You pain and torture like you've never experienced. Guys, I mean, guys.
Really sorry.
I know. No. Look, it happens. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know. Look, we got the VIPs here.
All right.
How's your knee doing, man?
Oh, knee's pretty good.
The bond, the relationship you two have, it reminds me so much. A lot of guys helped us when we were a young team. Yeah. If I can ever do anything.
Yeah, hit me everywhere. All right, get me out.
I want to hear it.
No, you get it though, right?
I like it. It's got a ring to it. You guys hit me up. You need anything, I'm all yours. Let me know. Sammy, we're cool, man.
Weekly Bet, AEW presents Fyter Fest, where every champion.
For the best celebration of
Gonna knock you the hell out.
The room is empty to restrain Chris Jericho and Iron Mike Tyson.
I'm coming back and Jericho's going to get his ass kicked.
Between Iron Mike Tyson and Chris Jericho.
I was gonna knock him out,
And I'm to blame for that.
knock him out. This is all your.
The following contest is set for one fall with a boom Cabana.
Last week here.
That is certainly an interesting take on.
And his opponent, Chris Jericho.
This soul made of stone. By the darkness, I'm losing the light. What have I become? My life. Judas in my mind.
Our moment. I mean, we hear this. We hear Sammy Guevara sing.
Wow. Just Jericho could be with that Judas effect back elbow.
And Jericho, of course, was a part of that wild stadium stampede match at Fight TV. It's a night you don't want to miss if you haven't seen.
Shotgun for Cabana.
Look at Cabana.
Looks like he's got a little blood coming out of his.
We got Guevara and Jake
Oh, watch out, man.
Hager.
Oh my God.
Cabana one-on-one. And man, during the point of the boot, the lower abdomen.
Jericho comes out running. Oh no!
Boys may be bruised and you still got to fight.
Here comes.
Flip straights right now. Cabana up the middle of the splash. 500 average. Cabana hoping to worsen that average. Setting him up for the Superman, but Jericho rolls through right.
Countered, and it was no way that. And Jericho may be the.
Jericho, I think he thinks he won.
Obviously, you can see why.
Look at this interaction.
Submitted.
He did not. He's got tremendous heart.
Courage here.
Oh, the avalanche Frankenstein.
At least.
Cabana going out, pitting predicament.
AEW, in my opinion.
No question.
Oh! Judas effect.
Shoulders down, eyes closed. Red chest. Those chops. Today, Chris Jericho.
First of all of you can shut your ass. You just saw what happened to Colt Cabana. Iron Mike Tyson. That piece of shit. Tyson versus Jericho.
It's the fight when I shove his head straight up his stupid Next pay-per-view, next Christmas, I want him right here. Le Champion is waiting for you, man. We're right here, baddest man. Where are you? I want the baddest man on the planet.
Jericho just got his wish.
Shot. Remember Jericho was doing that.
Putting Le Champion's hands. Oh, Hager swinging a miss. Jericho swinging a miss.
Buddies.
Best friends bringing him over the rail. Orange going Hager's aid.
I love it. Jericho.
Big Swole.
She's convalescing. I don't understand her in a Rolls Royce.
Nyla.
Well, fellas, this much up. And I was very impressed with the
world champion. Observing, checking out the competition. She was standing toe-to-toe, not being intimidated by the likes of Lance ranked contender in the AEW Women's Division. Nyla probing with those back elbows, but Swole transitioned the brakes, and now hoisting Swole up. But Swole up 1, 2. Nyla able to kick out. I know Swole is strong, but that's a battle she's going to lose.
That elbow down in there.
Pointing the elbow into the ribcage of Nyla. Both women attempting, but Nyla getting the better of it and going over the top. But instead gets swept out by Nyla.
Bill, AEW Dynamite is the former.
She feels it in her grasp. Elbow shot. Swole comes in with the cutter. Match is Swole the big pump kick.
When the pace
her up, looking for beast bomb. Nyla
like that. Swole showing us something here.
Oh, look at that attack. She's looking for dirty dancing, but instead Nyla powerbomb combo 1, 2, 3, and that is. Well, Nyla Rose, all it took was.
Heck of an offensive showing here.
2 months off it. It don't matter because the fans are behind me 110%. And they were.
You want to mess with me? Yeah. That's no. You cannot hit me. Go. No.
On it out of here.
This insanity and taking to Tony Schiavone, who earlier today.
Very first exclusive interview with FTR. What does FTR stand for?
A lot. FTR, it's not a tagline. It's
fear the revolution. It's follow the rules. It's
here in AEW. We're here at the pinnacle.
Sure. The play now.
The
okay.
missing piece. You can print up a poster now. And despite about what happened last week, Butcher and the Blade, man, they're a great.
Santana and Ortiz, because we've seen those guys all over the world. You got the Lucha Bros, who are the exact opposite.
Vega and Page. I mean, that's our ultimate goal.
Interesting that you mentioned some
dream match everybody's been waiting for. It's not a drip back and listen to Dave Meltzer sing their praises and say they're the next midnight.
To punch them in the mouth.
Wow.
That's what I want to do. You can't say one tag team's name without the other being right. I want them to be 110%. I want them to be healthier than
whenever it happens. It should be tremendous. And thanks for the exclusive interview. FTR was the
That's the game. You ain't never seen it. What you playing before?
What we did last week, that wasn't personal, that was business. We are businessmen.
Relax.
Yes.
Relax.
Hey, next week. Relax. We'll see you next week. FTR.
Between Colt, Boom Boom Cabana, and the Inner Circle continue. Cabana
is fine. He will meet either Cody or Jungle Boy, the winner of the match.
Action right here next week, their first ever match in AEW.
Santana, Ortiz, and Jake Hager refocused.
Jon Moxley will be in action. That's this coming Tuesday.
Most impressive in-ring performance today tonight against Chris Jericho.
In the spotlight, and I've got a great record. I'm doing well here. I couldn't grab it against Jericho.
This is a part of life, Colt. We all suffer losses, and it's what you do after a loss. I can help you.
Think about it. I mean, that's nothing I want to be a part of, but...
Well, realistically, I think he's got to consider it, right?
And I can't wait to see him produce. Main event time. Should be interesting. Of course, there's a lot of innocent onlookers.
You know, you mentioned this was main event time. How many main events has we'll let you know that his friend.
And I'm proud of Cody. The Cody. Earned a dream, great friends.
Let's throw it down to our colleague Dasha Gonzalez to
TNT Championship, Jungle Boy, Cody.
And Tony's socks he's wearing tonight turned 25.
And I know he wants to go out a champion. Boy, he's got contenders going right.
Seen it in the past with Cody when he was competing against Darby.
Of course, he really was. Everyone knew the name of Cody.
Across the ring into the corner, wrenching.
He's here.
Oh! Power figure 4 coming up here. Jungle Boy started out 0-8, and Arn Anderson looks on.
And Jungle Boy finally getting his fingertips to force off the middle from the outside, inside.
And there you can have him.
Aggressive.
Cody headbutt the wall.
Concrete retaining wall.
You think you deserve a title shot before me? You're a joke. You want to go now?
Kid needs to focus. Stay away from this jerk.
How about we? You know I'm better than you.
Oh my
man. God. Oh my God.
His aggressiveness, his exuberance kind of carried him away.
But Cody, though, not out of this fight yet.
The prestigious title bicycle kick for side of Jungle Boy coming out.
Jungle Boy does not know what. And dropping him down.
Not necessarily always been cooler heads in this match.
Hands up.
Good God Almighty! And the fans love.
Absolutely.
Keeps on coming.
Cody going over the top. Jungle Boy has him holders. The counter. Wing is caught. Cody.
Crossroads. And it's over.
And what a first defense for the TNT.
In the battle, I can tell you that.
Wow.
Amazing outing for the challenger. But the champion is the... Stay tuned next on TNT for Jack Reacher